Hey guys, my name is Darryl now. I am in ground zero right now for Simple Sessions. Yesterday we had qualifying. Today is the finals. Some of the best riders in the world. We're going to see some of the most talented guys out there who are pushing the sport of BMX into the future. I can't wait to see all the action and the craziness. So psyched at the guys that qualified, but a special shout out goes out to Tommy Dugan, who made the cut, and also one of our past winners, Josh Harrington, who's right on the bubble. If somebody can't ride due to an injury, Josh will be in there, but the action's going to be insane. Make sure you check it out. We're going to see the action of these gladiators fighting out in the BMX finals at Simple Sessions 13.
Welcome to Simple Session 13 Finals. We've got a packed house at Saku Arena. Everyone ready to watch the best BMX riding in the world go down. Before we get to the action, let's find out who the riders think will make the podium.
Yeah, there's a lot of good riders out there, a lot. Definitely Kyle Baldock, Logan Martin, just a bunch of good riders out there. Pat Casey's one of them, Kevin Peraza, just endless names, just keep going, just.
There's a lot of riders, so you never know. It all comes down to how people do in their run, to be honest. Like, you never know. You could end up, and a lot of riders might muck up their qualifying run and not, like, make the final cut, so.
I'd probably have to say Kyle Baldock, just because he's incredibly consistent with the hardest tricks. Like, just watching him ride practice, he was doing stuff that was blowing my mind. Like, it's almost like it gets to the point where you watch him do the hardest trick and you forget that it's hard. It just looks easy for him. And you're like, you almost think you can do it yourself, and then you realize what he's actually doing.
These 24 riders all have very different styles. Some are more street-oriented, some are park riders. With this diversity comes a difficult job of judging one style against another. Let's find out from head judge Bart Jong, what exactly are all the judges looking for?
We look at everything. It's a combination of new tricks, big tricks, you know, how high they go, how many tricks they do, the flow, originality, you know, everything is packed into one score, you know, in the end.
And here we take a look at our starting list. We have 6 heats of riders with 4 riders in each one of those heats. The moment of truth is now. Simple Session BMX Finals. The big news in, AJ Anaya broke his bicycle and will not be able to ride, so Josh Harrington will fill his spot. Let's take a look at some of the best BMX action from the finals. Josh Harrington, the first guy we're taking a look at. Starting things off with that over ice pick. An ice pick is when you stall on that back peg. Josh, one of the best rail riders in BMX, lives in Greenville, North Carolina, rides Ryan Nyquist's ramp facility called the Unit on a regular basis, so he's got ramp tricks too. Aiming at the box jump. Superman seat grab bar spin. Josh earlier talking about the fact that he doesn't have a lot of spinning tricks, but I would like to disagree. Josh is an incredibly versatile rider. See what Josh has planned for his last trick. Oh, going 270 over, he broke the rail. That's what bosses do.
Yeah, I had a good time in the final run. Definitely rode a lot better than I thought I would today. Wasn't expecting to ride. But that last trick, I'm bummed I broke the rail and couldn't get it done, but having a lot of fun. Yeah, I was going to try to 270 over ice that piece of wood, but my back tire hit the metal on top. I just came down and tore the course down, so whatever.
All right, up next is Tommy Dugan. First visit to Simple Session here at Saku Arena. Tommy Dugan is known for his ability to boost ramps like that, getting upside down in that 360. Smile on his face. He's been hitting this line all weekend long. Whoa! Enormous 540 on the quarter pipe, following it up with a 450. Last trick for Dugan, going manual out of the course. I never would have called that one. great run for Tom Dugan.
I tried to piece together a few different lines, and it kind of worked. It was so much fun. Stoked. I didn't fall too much, so yeah, stoked. My final trick, I just wanted to air out of something, it's like, that's what I do, is I just air out quarters pretty much, so I just wanted to do that, because that's all I really ever want to do.
All right, first visit to Tallinn, Estonia for this guy. He is an absolute prodigy in BMX. Stevie is one of those street guys that can adapt to anything. Look at the line he's starting off with here. Representing the United States, 360 tail whip. Look at this ability. He's mixing street tricks and park riding. Nobody else is doing 360 tail whips on the street obstacles. Stevie with a downside tail whip over the hip. But he can go upside down as well. Flare followed up with a nose wheelie. See what he's gonna fire out for his last trick. Truck driver to opposite Smith grind. Can you hear the crowd going crazy? They love Stevie Churchill. Wow.
This is my first time to Estonia, so it's just been awesome to go out and hang out with all my friends and stuff, you know what I mean? So.
All right, Australia's Todd Meyn set to go next. He has got some very big box jumping tricks. He is also one of the few guys that can do 1080s. Are we gonna see one? Oh yes, 1080 to start his run. Very risky to do that, because if you crash, then you're playing catch up. Todd Meyn with an incredible 1080 to start things off. 540 flare. Double tail whip down the gap. Todd staying very focused. Notice he's got those headphones in. Some guys choose to ride with headphones. Oh, going down right there. We might get a new one out of Todd Meyn here. Whoa, 1080 no-hander. That's 3 revolutions.
I didn't ride as good as I wanted to, but, I did some stuff that I'm pretty psyched on. As I said, it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I'm healthy and I'm walking away from the contest, and I love Estonia and everyone in the stands. Everyone gets crazy. This is by far top 3 contest I've ever been to. I went the 1080 no-hander my last trick. I wish I got it done, but, unfortunately I didn't, so we'll have to wait till next simple session. 100%, this is by far one of the best contests, as I said. The crowd gets loud, it's a good vibe, and, everyone's out there just having fun, right? It's more like, as I said, it's a session, not a contest, so it's awesome. I'm happy to be here.
All right, the young German, Bruno Hoffmann, starting things off, opposite 360, regular 540. One of the best street riders in the world, over pedal grind. So technical. Like that, nose wheelie to feeble to 180, 3 tricks in 1. Judges love seeing combo tricks like that. Bruno Hoffmann, one of the best. Oh my, huge 540, the first rider to 540 down that. Congratulations, Bruno Hoffmann, wild way to end your run.
No, I haven't jumped the gap before, so I just had to try it, but it was easy at the end. Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy that it's over, so now it's all good.
All right, the USA's Pat Casey poised to go next. Starting things off, 360 double tail whip over the spine. Pat is another favorite here at Simple Session. Casey hipping it up. And then you got the flare whip right into a double bar spin. Pat Casey, very calculated. He knows what he wants to do out there on that course. Oh my goodness, Decade out of the in and out, landed with his foot in a can-can position. Don't think he meant to do that, but it was awesome nonetheless. 360 fast plant on the wall. Casey looking very good here in his run. Casey going 180 tail whip over the spine, sliding out. Oh, and for his last trick, going for Decade 360. They call it a cherry bomb. Unfortunate for Pat Casey, but the action is just getting started here at Simple Session. All right, back into the action. Devin Smiley from the USA. He is one of the incredible street riders running things these days in BMX. You can expect him to stay on the street course for the dominant part of his run. Suicide no-hander to truck driver out.
Wow, Smiley is just coming out swinging with so many
180 bar spin, crooked, revert out.
180 bar spin, crook, revert out, catching a
Manual 180.
backwards.
Are you seeing this? Incredible riding from Devin Smiley right now. He wants on the podium. Having a little fun with it.
Getting stylish right here. Smiley is on fire.
That was Wheaties with a T, by the way.
Going in the middle course. Wow, 180 gap bar spin, 180 out. And his last trick, over bar ice. Incredible run for Devin Smiley.
I just planned out runs yesterday and they worked out good yesterday, so I was happy with how it went yesterday, so I thought I'd just try the same thing today and maybe throw a little bit different flair in there, but yeah, like everything just worked out perfectly. Like I just thought it all out and made it happen. I'm so happy, I'm overwhelmed right now.
All right, I'm excited to see what this guy brings to the table. First time at Simple Session, Australia's Logan Martin. Whoa! Martin going for a 720 bar spin to bar spin. That was crazy. Getting right back up on his bicycle though. Front flip down. This guy rides with Kyle Baldock. That says anything. That's an opposite flare right there, going his unnatural direction. Wow, 360 backflip over the street spine. Logan Martin has just an arsenal of BMX tricks. Wow, that is a downside tail whip flare. Last trick for Logan Martin. Whoa, a truck driver to downside tail whip to bar spin. Holy cow. Brand new one out of Logan Martin.
So it was a 360 bar spin down whip to bar spin. I done it once back at home, and then I thought it'd be a good place to do it here. So yeah, it's super sick. I'm stoked to be here. It's super fun. I'll be here next year for sure.
All right, time for our number one qualifier, Kyle Baldock. You can bet he's going to come out swinging. What are we going to get out of the young Australian? Oh my goodness, double backflip, stalled out in the middle of it, almost slowed his rotation down. Never seen one of those before. Nice, double tail whip flare, slowing himself down a little bit, but that does not seem to hurt him. Bar spin in, tail whip out. Opposite flare. Wow, Baldock throwing it down. Looks like he's got some bicycle problems. That's not going to slow him down either. Coming right back in. Front flip. Not too many guys doing front flips over the street spine. Kyle really thinking about his runs. Hand plant backside of the course. He knows what it takes. Flat spin 540 right there. Great riding from Kyle Baldock. He's not done yet. Oh, going 720 over the spine. Getting right back up though, wow. Thankfully, he's back up on his feet. Kyle Baldock going down really hard right there. All right, 18-year-old Daniel Sandoval from the USA. Let's see what he's got to unleash here in the finals. Wow, 360 downside tail whip to tuck no-hander. They call it a tuck no-hander when the rider tucks their handlebars up into their lap. 360 tail whip going right back down. 360 up, bar spin on out. Daniel placed 4th here in Tallinn last year. Oh, a lawn dart. That is a front flip flare following up with a regular back flip flare. Double tail whip. Look at this. This is the future of BMX. 18 years young. Oh my. What do we have out of Sandoval for his last trick? Double tail whip to tuck no-hander. What a great run for Daniel Sandoval. Double tail whip. Watch the frame go around 2 times, and then here comes the tuck. Tucking the handlebar up into his lap, taking the hands off. Great run for the young American. You can hear the crowd going wild for this guy. They love Harry Meyn. Harry Meyn starting things off with a huge bomb drop. Right into a 360 double tail whip to bar spin. We talked with Harry earlier. He would love to get into that podium spot as well. Harry Meyn, flare on the simple session quarter. 720. Love that one. 360 invert. Does some of the best inverts in the business. Harry Meyn popping on out. Let's see what we're going to get out of last trick for the man from Liverpool, England. Bar spin, flare, tail tap. Oh my, first time we've ever seen that one in simple session. Shout out to Harry Meyn.
Flare bar to tie it up. I only ever did one in my whole life. It was for me the latest start at Harry Mania, and to do it in front of this whole place, one of the most insane feelings I've ever had. Oh, I'm seriously so excited about how I rode today.
All right, the young Czech, 23 years old, Michael Beran. This guy has some big box jump moves. What is he going to start things out with? A helicopter, double tail whip, backflip. Michael Beran works very, very hard. No doubt he has been waiting for this moment for the last 364 days. Hand plant on the back wall. Looks like he's getting some speed. Coming back at the box jump. Wow, 360 double tail whip to bar spin. Picture perfect, big flare over the DC quarter. Little tail tap right there, mixing it up a bit. That's a foot jam wall slap. Using those pegs, grinding. Whoa, bike flip to tail tap. Lots of original moves from Michael Beran. What are we getting over our last trick? Oh my goodness, 360 bike flip to tail whip. That's the first time we have ever seen that in competition. Wow, congratulations to that man right there, Michael Beran, making BMX history. Getting congratulated from his competitors. That was incredible, the fans love it.
Thank you for all people here that make a noise, and that's what I pulled my last trick. 360 bike flip to whip. I'm so proud to everybody here. Thank you for this interview also.
And we have saved the best for last. 18-year-old Kevin Peraza representing Mexico. Here is his winning run. Wow, can you hear the people here in Tallinn screaming their head off? Superman seat grab. Decade up. Front flip on down. Kevin looking excellent to start things off. And then this one, flare tail whip. Boosted about 3 or 4 feet out. We call that one a truck driver, 360 while throwing the handlebars 360. Kevin taking advantage of every obstacle his tires touch. Coming back into that hip section. Decade air. 180 backflip on the way out. Last trick for Kevin Peraza. Oh my, 540 double downside tail whip. That's the first time that has ever been done, ever. Wow.
That's a 540 double downside tail whip. First time I've ever tried on a ramp, and I can't believe I landed it. I didn't think I would. I've always wanted to do that, so I'm super happy about it.
And there is your podium. Bronze, Meyn from Great Britain. Silver, Michael Beran from the Czech Republic. And your gold medalist, simple session champion from Mexico, Kevin Peraza. What an incredible contest. Brand new tricks and a brand new champion. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out Summer Session in Helsinki, Finland, August 17th. Once again, thanks to everybody for checking out Simple Session 13. See you next year.